Okay, now we're going to look at his final ninth qualification to be the star in the book of Matthew, and that is that Jupiter would have had to stop over Bethlehem. And he discusses how a planet would do that or could do that, and if Jupiter actually did do that. He says that the problem with a planet stopping is not that they can't stop, it's just the opposite. The problem is that all planets are always stopped in the eye of human observation. The sky moves above the Earth at half of the speed of the hour hand on a common clock, and its movement is very imperceptible to the naked eye. So, if all the stars are always stopped, what could the author Matthew, have meant? And again, we're going to look at something called the retrograde motion. An astronomer tracking the movement of planets through the star field watches not so much on a scale of minutes, but on the longer scale of days, weeks, and months. On the scale of time in question here, Jupiter did stop. On December 25th of 2 BC, as it entered retrograde, Jupiter reached a full stop in its travel through the fixed stars, and the Magi viewing from Jerusalem would have seen it stopped in the sky above the town of Bethlehem. So let's go back to Stellarium here, and we're back here where at the spot here where Venus and Jupiter are intercepting, and I'm just going to sort of scroll through this. I'm going to do it fairly quickly here and go through the months instead. We're going to watch Jupiter here, and now let's sort of scroll slowly, a little bit slower, and watch as Jupiter's moving. Now just watch here as we near. We're at 11:27. Now we're in December 4th. Now watch what happens as we scroll through here. December 22nd. Do you see that? And Jupiter stopped, and now it's going into retrograde. Do you see that? Let me go back through it again. Watch the date and then watch Jupiter. See, it's still okay. Here we are, November, the end of November. If we move forward through December here, you see it stopped, and now it's going backwards. There, it stopped. 23rd, 21st. It moved tiny bits. Now we're at the 26th, and it stopped. Appears to have stopped. And then as I scroll through these days, now it's starting to move backwards again. So once again, our technology is allowing us to see the actual events in the heavens that took place that corroborate Matthew's account.